Well, this is the top end of Ammon Place in Mount Taylor Estates, and we're looking towards Mount Arawang from where the tornado came, and it came right through the middle of this little street, hence why the houses look relatively new. We're going to walk up to the second of the memorials that I want to show you today. Let's see, there's Posty having a rest. How you doing? Just recording a video for my university students. See if he buys that lie. So you see it's part of the community playground here. And up here is the memorial. Now, you can actually see this from Sulwood Drive, one of the major arterials, but I bet you none of you have ever wondered what the heck it is. This is a tree that was snapped off and blown away during the tornado. And it's been carved and decorated by a number of skilled carvers. And in and around it a number of plaques have been laid telling this community's experience during the afternoon of the 18th of January 2003. But, and I say this with real emphasis, putting it in a context. They've done what I think is sterling academic work here without perhaps any professional guidance at all. Let's go and have a look. So this is the firestorm tree. You can see it's intricately carved MTERA, Mount Taylor Estate Residents Association, intricately carved from bottom to top. And at the bottom, let me get back down there, it tells the story of pre-European Australia. Indigenous Australia, we're full of animals and snakes and other things. And you can see these carvings and Indigenous Australians. And then we see, as we go up the tree, the arrival of Europeans, and then the fire, and there it is. And then near the top of the tree, the recovery. And at the very top, let me get around here so you can see it, is an eagle. And there are a couple of wedgies that were flying around the tree. I think it had been their home when this was being carved, and it was decided that the tree would be topped by the eagle. Not by humans or their achievements, but by the eagle. Now around the tree are a series of ceramic tiles which were given to the community to celebrate their experiences. Quite similar in some respects to the other memorial, but these are much more personal, creative and interesting. And so as we walk around, I'm just going to take our time as we go around, have a look at them. Some of them have messages on them. You can pause the video if it's going too fast for you. Recognition of Aboriginal people. This community understands where its roots are, how it's placed in terms of its overall environment. And there's discussions of the animals, not just the human cost of the fire. There we are, the three wedge-tails often flew above us as we worked on the story tree. I'm not going to read them all out. If you want to follow the full story, you can come and have a look yourself. But the story there of the tree is on this plaque, and the one next to it. You can read these, either pause the video or come and have a look yourself. you see, explaining what the memorial stands for, as opposed to the other one where you got to guess. We'll keep moving on. Not necessarily any chronological sequence here. Oh yes, there's a time capsule under the tree, I think. At some point that'll be pulled out. I'll speed up a little bit. When families returned, the children brought the playground back to life. So that's part of it. The other half is over here. Bogong, talks about bogong moths, 10,000 years. Just giving a sense of the way in which this event is embedded in some kind of history. And there's a recognition that Aboriginal people were working with the landscape and using fire to control the natural hazard of bushfires long before Europeans arrived here and imported our European methods, which are not highly successful, it has to be said, in Australia.